I don't care whether you're American, African, Latin American, or who you are. Beware of a congenial Jesus. If the Jesus in your mind is too much like you, be a little nervous. We need to have more humility, theologically, by the way, as well as historically, and say that Paul was right. We do see in a mirror dimly. There is much about Jesus, the theological Jesus, that is a matter of faith, not history. And that requires a little bit of humility, particularly on the part of scholars. So beware. If Jesus looks too much like you, you probably are wrong. Here's the way one scholar put it: if you want it, you can't have it, especially if you want it very badly. There's no doubt, folks, that our tendency to create Jesus in our own image is just something we can't get past. If you want to read a really fascinating book by a guy named Stephen Prothero, it's called The American Jesus. And what he does is he traces the view of Jesus that was theologically dominant in all the way through American history. And what you can see is that the historical and political and social and cultural issues and the view of Jesus go in exact parallel. And that says to us that the American Jesus is a cultural product. As the New Testament says, folks, we have this treasure in earthen vessels. These Gospels are the product of people like you and I. And they had all the same fallibilities and quirks that you and I have. For better or worse, though, the church, and I think for better, the church preserved the way they talked about Jesus. Because that's what we do. And hence the New Testament is, if you will, the first chapter in something we are still doing. And that makes it extraordinarily valuable. It doesn't answer all the historical questions, but it does tell us what it's like to declare and proclaim good news.